Well, hello. It's a Sunday video, which means I'm devoting it to football because Sunday football, I know most of you are watching this on a Monday, I get it, but there's also Monday football, so there's also Thursday football. Regardless, my name's Theo, I'm a linebacker, middle linebacker for the Hilversum Hurricanes. This is in the Netherlands, which is in Europe, which is far east of the East Coast, like across the Atlantic Ocean. It is currently, if you're new to the channel, like I said, my name's Theo, I'm a middle linebacker, Hilversum Hurricanes, blue and yellow. That's a different little city. I live in Amsterdam, and yeah. I do vlog every day, so you can see all the wonderful things that happen around Amsterdam. If you're stuck inside and you want to live vicariously through me in a whole different area that you don't get, especially when someone lives next to the largest skate park in all of the Netherlands. That is currently Snowboard Ramp City. Anyways, hi. Welcome. As I start all of my football videos, I react to previous comments that are on my football related comments, yada yada. Like yesterday I had a comment on a video and it was kinda. So we're gonna scroll back to about a week ago, 7 days ago. Got a lot of people talking about. Okay, so it says here, Madness Polar on my football uniform suit up, which is what kind of prompted me to start making football designed videos. Ask what position do I play? Right here. Kind of why I picked up this shirt. Also, it's got some wonderful things on it. I will link below to the French company you can buy these from. There are other ones, quarterback, receiver, defensive line, yada yada. I think defensive back is also on there, but I really think there should be a specific strong safety. In that video, I was a corner, and I explained in that comment. DBK Tiger says, was good, do more football outfits, getting ready, or whatever it's called. Whenever I see that on non-football videos, I always ask what position do they play, and they rarely ever get back to me, because either they don't read their comments, or they are not a football player, and they just... yeah. I mean, I would. It's a money-making video, but I don't really have anything to dress up in. Plus, Corona's gotten me a little chunky. Super Bowl reaction video. Had a long thing about that one with Connor Horn. I'd like to say the Chiefs only lost because of our offensive linemen are trash. It says offensive lineman is trash. Yeah. So, I replaced the word are to use the plural. But long comment on that one. Basically debating back and forth as to whatever. Here's a couple comments that have had come in the last couple days. Tim Young, so this is all after that one. He says, you were skinny, what happened? Well, first of all, that video is dated July 10th, 2017. It is currently February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2021. We're looking at 3.5 years here. Corona's happened. I was still trying to be a corner in that video, and yeah, now I'm a middle linebacker. But again, it's like last March we went into lockdown. The gyms were still somewhat open, then they totally locked everything down, and then the summer opened back up, and then that was fine, and then I was getting back at the gym, everything was going good. Lockdowns happened again. So I'm sitting around here, and I'm not going out and riding my bike too much because everything's iced over and my bike kind of broke. But yeah, a lot has happened. He commented later on a different video and deleted that comment, but it still shows up in my list. You seem to be much more about defensive linemen size-wise, and I'm like, you're kind of... There's some comments I get every once in a while where people are super obsessed with my size, and I just gotta wonder... Things look a little weird today because I freshly shaved. I was going outside a lot, so I didn't want to have like a bare face in the blistering -10 wind. Oh yeah, today is I look a little baby-faced. Okay, and now we're going to come to the comment that kind of spawns this whole video idea. You read by the title. It comes from MZM Games. Hey, I'm playing linebacker for the first time. I play both out and inside. What are some tips you have for me, and what is the best way to read the play as a linebacker? I explain some controversy I have with the term best. Hello, you're watching the video right now, as you said you would. So, my generalized idea on this one is adaptability. What is the term best, to me, puts a lot of emphasis on do it this way and you will succeed. But that's not always true. There are different offenses, there are different running backs, the offense, if it's a good offense, will adapt to the defense. And as the defender, you have to adapt to the offense. And you're constantly having this little psychological war. So how to read the play? Well, if you've never really ever played football before, there's a lot of videos, including some previous ones I have, linked to at least the basic one here, about qualities of linebacker. But I also do assume that your coach is going to teach you the basics. I do have a football 101 that sort of goes over the basics of football, but I'm taking a wild guess as you speak pretty good slang English that you pretty much are in the States. And so you're probably close to high school and you're going to be taught by a high school coach and you're going to be learning the basics of football. So I'm going to say this, adaptability. You need to stay on your toes. As I said in the comment, staying stuck on one thing is going to get you exploited by the offense. So adaptability. Don't always try to look for the blitz. And, obviously you're going to have your running back stuff, but you need to know your playbook. And I went over this in previous videos about your playbook. It's about knowing your assignments. It's about playing the we football. It's not about you. As an outside linebacker, you got to make sure you know where your contain zones are and where your coverage zones are. If you have the hook to curl and you have outside but not the full flats, then what can be sometimes called the 7 gap, I guess. A lot of people call that one really weird. But if you look at the linemen, you've got, you got your A gaps and your B gaps and your C gaps. But then there's you have your defensive ends would have your C gaps. But who has this? Like where the slots are. Or where and if the running back spills out and he goes straight up this way, but he's already gone outside and the defensive end can't get him, what do? Actually, now that I think about it, I could actually use my whiteboard for some of that one. If you're interested, I will do a video at some point and I will explain some of these things and I will draw it up on a whiteboard. Now that I think about this, it would have actually been really good if I had that. It's in the next room, but a little late for this video. But I could draw that up for various things of this is what you do as linebacker when on the X's and the O's is what they're called. What does a running back do? You watch your film. Is the running back always running outside? If he's always running outside but never getting the ball, that's not a key. If he only runs outside when he's going to get the ball, and that's running horizontal out, not just running up. This is to me running vertical, which means he's going in a designated hole. If he's running outside, he's running out of the box. Even if he's running all the way out to a sideline, or he's just running up into the shorty areas. I have weird names for them. As a middle linebacker, this is basically my area. This is the outside linebackers, and this is the corners. This is corners, this is outside linebackers, this is my area. Basically, if I have to shift to outside linebacker because whatever, again, I can go over another video on that one, but what's the best way to read the play? Is to watch your film. Is to stay adaptable, watch your film, and know what that running back is going to do, or at least what this team tends to do. Because you can't always necessarily know that that running back is going to make it into the game, or that they're even going to play him that game. I know, what if you flunked too many classes or something, and you're not going to play this game, you got too many F's this week, or you didn't do your assignment, whatever's the requirement for high school football right now. But yeah, so that's that. It's stay adaptable and watch your film. Watch the film on the offense on your own time if you can, on huddle. Watch what they do. See what's going on. The more you look at football, the more you get football in your head. And it sounds silly, but it's where are you putting your money? Where are you putting your time? You want to learn how to read a play? Watch all plays. You'll start seeing the pattern, the interweavings between everything. And pretty soon you'll find out where like oh my god, well this, he could do 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 this. Man, there's like 5 things he can do. They're all based around this. Yeah, he can do these, but read him doing that. That make sense? I know it's kind of the tree idea, but like, this is the running back, this is how he acts, these are the things he can do. Well, if he's always sort of leaning to the side that he's gonna jump out on, guess what? It's that. So anyways, most people have tells. But again, watching film and staying adaptable, because again, you won't know who you're gonna go up against necessarily. But anyways, that's that. If you have any more questions, just ask. I'll answer them next week. If there seems to be a desire for me to do something on the whiteboard, sure. Comment below. I actually ask some questions so I can draw up some stuff on my whiteboard. Catch you later.